Hi guys, good afternoon. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm kind of in a funk today, so I'm not going to do the Ascension message today, but I wanted to read some of my journal and share some of my stories with you like I have done before. I was guided to do that instead, so I apologize for not doing the reading today. I'm just not feeling it. But anyway, I'm going to start reading these stories and then I'll let you guys go. Are you stuck, Copper? Get there, Bubby. Sorry, he's getting stuck getting on the bed. I meditated and saw a lot of purple and source was all around me. Could see and feel hands touching me and pulling on mine. Crazy cool sensations all over my body at times. It didn't feel like I was there or even existed. It was weird but awesome at the same time. I've been feeling the meaning of oneness. I'm learning to say it instead of he or him when using the words like source and spirit or God. On way home from my friend's house, I got an overwhelming feeling of gratitude and love and oneness. I was told that when I share on the video that they're just going to fall in love with me. I don't know why I was told that, but anyway. I keep seeing and feeling my fears being pushed away. I need to get on doing with the videos. This is like back in 2018. So this is right before I started to start my YouTube channel. I'd been guided and guided and guided to start making videos, and I really wasn't doing that. I just was kind of like fiddling and trying to think of ideas for videos instead of listening to what I was being told to do and this and that. But anyway, I need to get on with doing those videos ASAP. The pace at which I am growing has picked up since I started to meditate with a peacock feather and sodalite. So I had started using, I was gifted some peacock feathers and I started using them on my third eye. I would literally just take it and put it on my third eye, and the feather would move and not shake, but like it would wave, like the feathers on it would wave and stuff, and that was just the energy that was being picked up. And literally people could do it with themselves and it would move in different ways for them too. But so some of you might want to connect with feathers or something like that. But very fast changes every day that I need to learn to adapt to instantly, or at least very quickly. I have guidance all day, all around me, from all different kinds of beings, from different dimensions. I see myself meditating less with eyes closed and sitting or lying down like I used to because of having the guidance all day. So basically what I'm saying there is I was guided to start doing walking meditations or meditate while I'm doing dishes or what have you, that I need to meditate with my eyes open because it was helping me to learn to listen to that telepathic communication at other times than just when I was meditating, if that makes sense. And that's exactly what helped me get closer to the angels and my guides and all of that stuff. So that's something that you guys will probably want to do, is start meditating with your eyes open. When you're washing dishes, washing clothes, taking walks, what have you. It's a really good way of also being very present in the physical as well as connecting with things in the spiritual. So that you guys know that. I see a lot of them in the peripheral and seen as passerbys, meaning they will walk right in front of me, and then they'd just be gone. So I call them passerbys. Okay, and then that's all I wanted to say about that one. Decided and sit to meditate for a little bit and stayed with it, meaning with no interruptions. 12:34 as I was writing this. For as long as I could at this time, I asked God, what do you want me to know? What do you want me to see, feel, and experience right now and today? Instead of doing the normal prayers like I do, who is my, or never mind. Even though, hold on a second. Even though I'd always knew the answers to certain things, I'd still meditate on these type of things to keep getting confirmations, which in reality, every single time I'd meditate, asking questions I already had the answers to. I'd think I'd see other things to throw me off because I wasn't focusing too much on it, that I needed to just trust in the process. So a lot of times when we're going through this process of trusting in the intuition that we're receiving or the visions or what have you, we can get to a space of like asking the same questions over and over in different ways, and eventually your guidance is going to throw you off by giving you a totally different answer than what you already know the truth is to it. And you'll be like, why is that all of a sudden? Well, quit asking questions. They're throwing you off just to see why are you asking those questions. So a lot of you could go through that. I'm sure all of you will. But anyway, where am I supposed to go to now? Okay, so okay, so my window wouldn't roll up when I was leaving my friend's house. My window wouldn't roll up, and I kept being told that there was some kind of energy shift that was affecting cars, electronics, things like that. So that's what this is referring to. But anyway, my window finally rolled back up when I started my car for the first time today. The radio came back on. Yeah, my radio wasn't working too. My window wouldn't roll up. My radio wouldn't come on, and there was something else. I can't remember what it was, but for the first time today, the radio came back on right before I got to my friend's road. I was told on the way home it was because of the huge energy shift that came with the full moon last month, which, because I was right at the end of the month. But anyway, was told it would affect electronics or anything magnetic or digital in nature. It will also affect all people to a certain extent, but old souls and light workers will have a rough time adjusting to this, or adjusting with this energy, which they call the rainbow and diamond wave energy. Can and will be physically draining and painful. So if any of you start to hear about diamond or rainbow waves of energy that are coming in, you can expect these exact same things to happen. Electronics being messed with. It could be physically draining and painful. I've been having my DNA recalibrating, which sometimes causes brain fog. So that's another thing that could be happening if you have recalibrations to your DNA, or some of your DNA is reawakening to those memories or the information that is stored in them. You can have headaches that are spiritual in nature. Now, what I mean by that is like you can feel them in your spirit, but they're not really in your physical being. And that's hard to explain, and some of you might not understand that, but I know a lot of you will. And pain can be felt in various areas randomly that we just have to go through. There's not much healing techniques that I can do on self to relieve these type of symptoms. So rest is what is best, which for me is hard to do anyway, but that's what I was saying at that time. But okay, I switched up my affirmations about my kids and how I read them. Within the week, Preston, who is my son, was calling and texting me and telling me that he loves me and nothing else random times throughout the week. I love it. I love him being in my life like this. I can't wait to see my other two are going to be doing the same. So I started changing the way that I wrote my affirmations just so that I would be more in that vibration of manifesting them. So I started using words like, I am grateful to now have my son Preston in my life in loving, positive ways. And literally within the week of me starting to read those out loud, say them out loud, things like that. I even had them up on like a cork board or a poster board, whatever you want to call it, on the wall. That started happening. He started texting me, telling me he loved me, started coming over and hanging out, and it's been that way ever since. We are still connected like that. 909 and 911, I was told to tell you guys to look up on Sacred Scribes. Massive diamond and rainbow wave energy is coming in. I sure do feel it. Also, the full moon energy on top of it. I'm experiencing ascension symptoms like muscle cramps in my legs, arm, and feet. Head feeling very, very opened up, and have sinus type of pressures and headaches accompanying it. Cold-like symptoms, but don't feel actually sick. Dizziness off and on. So that's something else that you can expect with those two things, is cramping, muscle cramps, basically, is what was going on. And dizziness is a big thing. Went to Dad's today to watch Game of Thrones. It was a little intense. Kept being shown a castle rooms in the castle and different parts of the grounds of it. I was in a off-white wedding gown that was laced up the back and had a light brown. I had light brown hair or sandy blonde. It was up in a bun. I couldn't see my face. I might have already shared this one in another thing now that I'm thinking about this, but anyway, I'm going to go on. I was told that that my back was turned so that I couldn't see it because it was a sign of betrayal. What had happened is my husband left me at the altar. He just, was done with me, didn't want nothing more to do with me. He left me at the altar, and that caused abandonment issues or rejection issues or what have you. So, if some of you are going through things like that, you may want to do past life regression and see if there's anything that can be healed when it comes to that kind of thing. Let me go on here. I'll read one more and then I'll hang up this video. Okay, I worked on so-and-so's physical body first and then worked on her spirit. Put it back into place, literally, the whole spine. Literally, the whole spine I put back into place. I was guided to do so after I took pain out of her lower back. She said she felt it all move into places as my fingers moved up her spine. She looked at me in awe and said, "I can't believe it, Trish. That's just crazy. I felt it all go back into place. I love it." Also worked on her legs and hips. When I started on her chakras, starting with the root chakra first, I held the pendulum over it and said, "Open, cleanse, balance. Please remove any and all negative blockages. Remove all implants, both energetic and alien." And she could feel all of it and was way stronger than any of the other times that I had worked on her. When I expanded her chakras the same way I had always done, I told her to expand the energy until it was out of her body, so she did, and things changed for her. She felt light instead of heavy now, and could see things. She was seeing brighter and clearer. She said it felt crazy to feel the energy on both the inside and the outside. All I could do is just smile because God is awesome. After I was done with all of her chakras, I tried to see if she could hear anything out of my hands. You guys know I have that gift where people, deceased loved ones, angels, what have you, ascended masters will be channeled out of my hands into the ears of somebody else and that's receiving the channel, and they would hear them just as if that person was sitting, in front of them, or some of them would see faces or what have you, but that's what I'm talking about. So I tried to see if she could hear anything out of my hands, and she slightly could, so I had her sit up and tried again. This time, her brother, who died a couple of years ago, came through. I got chills throughout my body as I felt him coming through. It was so great. And that was a really good experience for her. That was something that she needed to heal from and had been needing to heal from for quite some time. So that was just an overall good experience for her to be able to experience. And as well, it was very awing for me. Do I need to share any more of these today? Okay, I'm going to just share. Maybe not. Let's see if there's a short one that I can share. Yeah, I've already read that one. Okay. Okay. I might have already shared this one too, but I'm going to go ahead and share it. I woke up about 7 a.m. to a dream about an explosive of some sort that I was trying to find a place to take to explode, so it didn't hurt me or anyone else. But an older man all of a sudden came into my dream and took it from me. When I frantically told him not to hold it by his face, and to hurry and to take it somewhere else, it exploded, and I woke up. I stayed up for about an hour and decided to lay back down, and this time had a dream of an explosive that was size and shape of a pop can, but silver or metallic colored. I placed it in a thing that looked like a double sink, like in a laundry room, that would have, and then I woke up again. and I'm not even exactly for sure what happened with that dream, but anyway, you could have really weird dreams like that. They could have meanings to them. As I'm sitting here thinking about this, I get a feeling like I was going through some type of major awakening at that time, and those explosives were just something that was showing me that, something big was getting ready to happen, something was going to explode, or it could have been that I was going through some type of challenge or something at that time. But anyway, you guys can have all kinds of really weird dreams that you don't know exactly what the meaning of them are. Keep a dream journal. Or just a journal in general, so that you can go back and look at these things and try to see exactly what had happened with you or what have you. But dream journals are pretty important. They help you to be able to put things together. So you may have several messages about several different dreams and don't know exactly where to go with them. But when you read your journal back again and you see how they all fit together, then you know exactly how to move or what to do, if that makes sense. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed listening to some of these stories. I will share some more with you guys later this week. I can't get this shut. Anyway, later on this week, I hope everybody has a great day. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow. Let me know down in the comments below if you like these stories. I quit doing them for a few weeks because I didn't really have a whole lot of people that was reacting to them. Although I also did have a lot of people that was reacting to them. So I think I just took it as a negative thing because not a lot of people were reacting, and just quit making videos with them. But anyway, if you guys are interested in hearing more stories, please let me know, and I'll continue to share those with you guys. But please check out Nick's YouTube channel, which is Starseed Infinite Healing. Give him some words of encouragement. Share his page if you could, as well as checking out my new website, which is uniqueme303healing.net. I still have a healing / reading combo for $123 US dollars. So if anybody is interested in that, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing that for. Probably might let it go through the end of this month, may not. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I love you. Bye.